one to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position.
There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. This is a designed run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Here comes the noise as this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Hawkins. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bears line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. That's caught, it's Burnett. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught close to the marker. It's Olsen. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll throw it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously,
and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And the Bears in the hurry-up.
the defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking. It's at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He breaks a tackle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to ride this running back. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. Got a little room. All the way down to the 33-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's why he is so dangerous in special teams. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Burnett. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. It's a fumble on the play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Kick is in the air. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5, and the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Bears will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down? He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He's open on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He makes the grab. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Quick handoff. Running into the open space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for room. It's Washington. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burnett. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the right. Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Bringing the heat. Steps away to find some room. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll run it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a draw. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Hunt is on its way. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Gets it to him on the screen. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Arizona does. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Wildcats. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Robertson, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Prentice. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dick.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After run, now throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got it in the middle, it's Kloffenstein. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Robertson. Grab near the marker, it's Hawkins. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Bears want to move quickly.
Hey, this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Bears with the 1st and 10.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Prentice. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Bears look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Picks up the 1st down. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Setting up the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pitch it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.